This weekend marks the end of a remarkable era. John Anderson is retiring as the Gopher Baseball coach after arriving on the campus a player in 1974. He leaves as the Big Ten's all-time leader in wins. But as Mike Mack shares, that's not how he wants to be remembered.
Been in players' weddings, gone to many weddings, got many birth announcements. So that tells you that the relationships meant something.
Oh, it meant something. He arrived on campus to play for Dick Siebert in 1974. George Thomas took over from Siebert and recommended 26-year-old Anderson to take his place in 1982.
It seems like a pretty balanced tournament. I think Michigan probably has the best personnel.
The Gophers won the Big Ten title that first season and kept winning under Anderson. But what changed for him was 10 years into his tenure, when success was not satisfying enough.
You know, I had to really sit down and ask myself, why do you coach? Why do you do this?
So he changed so that his players were not products, but people.
Turn them into men, then go out in the world and be independent, critical thinkers.
And he taught me that I was a lot more than that. That there was a lot more to me, that I brought a lot more to the table than my ERA.
Much of the 43 years spent side by side with assistant coach Rob Fornacier.
You know, people ask me, how can you work in the same place for the same guy for that many years? And I will tell you very honestly, John was very much a CEO type.
And that's what the program really became once he understood it.
His responsibility laid a lot in the hands of developing men as much as it did trying to win baseball games.
That's why the loyal following of Gopher fans turns out this season, because they understand what he's done.
I think the environment you create, the servant leadership piece, then the trust thing comes and gets put in play.
A man who won games, but if that's what you remember him for, he will be disappointed because the impact was far greater than any baseball success.
But I think you have to have an environment where people feel safe coming here every day and they can really develop into the baseball player and person they want to be. And when they fail or face adversity, there's going to be somebody here to pick them up and help them and not dismiss them.
I'll see you later.
The Gophers won 4-2 over Northwestern today in the final game of the season and Anderson's career.